everyone, and welcome to another week of This Week in Eorzea, the only Final Fantasy XIV podcast news show hosted by us, me, Debbie, you,
Pyra. That's me.
You guys.
That one's me.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me. How was your week this week?
It was good. It was busy, good, tiring, but yeah, no complaints. Nothing big happened this week. It was just kind of some real life stuff, but nothing so crazy. What about you, Debbie?
That's fair. Just been chipping away at Variant. That's it. Trying to ignore as much about the real world as possible. Just hanging out in game. Doing some 14, trying to finish Octopath Zero. It's never ending. It's never gonna end.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna finish that last week.
I tried so hard. I'm at like 126, 27 hours now. Still no insight. No. It's
Lordy.
Not going anywhere.
Wow.
And we've got way too much to do on 14 to be chatting about other games, so let's get straight into it. The news on the Lodestone.
The news.
The news. I don't even know where to start. Let's start back here. Let's start by sharing the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We didn't mention this last time. The new Crystalline Conflict season has officially started, and as such, they have changed the logistical data centers for where the ranked takes place. So we're North Americans now. You're back on Dynamis. So in order to queue for ranked, you have to be on a world on Dynamis. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're wondering maybe why you can't, or maybe why it's not popping. That's the reason why. Letter for the Producer Live was last Friday, March 13th at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we are going to talk about that considerably. We're going to get just the rest of the stuff out of the way, and then we're going to talk about that because there's a lot to go over and not a lot of time to get through it, so I'm looking forward to that. Dawn Trail right now is 50% off the Complete Edition and Dawn Trail on the Square Enix store, and it has links to it. The Mog Station, if you want to if you already have an account and want to pick up maybe Dawn Trail or the Complete Edition. Steam, also on sale. But wait, there's more to this, because apparently on Steam, everything Square Enix is on sale.
Yeah, so not just on Steam, luckily, also on their website, it is the Square Enix publisher sale. So pretty much every title besides I think Dragon Quest, what was it, 7 came out last month. So that's not on sale, but pretty much every other Square Enix game ever is on sale, up to 90% off, which is pretty wild. So
there's some good deals there. There's some good deals there.
Yeah, those are even games that just came out last year, so pretty newer titles on sale. Not bad.
46 bucks for Tactics. Come on. What I do when I see this sort of sale is I put things I want on my wish list, and if I can't afford them all right away, I just kind of pick them up as they go on sale again. Ben Starr has advertised this sale.
Yes, baby boy Ben Starr, or baby girl. I'm sorry, baby girl Ben Starr.
Baby girl Ben Starr. He does a bit of a spiel.
Seller. Yeah. And no, you can't have one. This one took me ages, and I've run out of glue. While I'm sure Square Enix know there are maybe more effective ways to pique your interest in these life-changing works of art, fortunately for me, they were foolish enough, and in this case, desperate enough, to once again give me money for the use of my unique combination of tongue, lips, and vocal cord.
Okay, that's just a preview. If you want to see the whole thing, I'll link it in the description below. Ben Starr is just amazing. So, This is probably the best thing I've seen today.
This isn't even the whole thing, too. So a full version is coming out tomorrow with Matt Mercer. So with Matt Mercer. So Matt Mercer is just at the end of this. So if you want to see that, they already have it on the Square Enix YouTube channel, where you can get notified for like its premiere. So I'm looking forward to that.
Dang. Okay, so check that out. That's just gonna be funny. I hope Ben Starr kind of shows up at FanFest. I mean, what's the likelihood of that?
I don't think there's a huge likelihood. However, like he could make a somewhat appearance because even I was at TennoCon last year for Warframe, which is a different game, but he's voice acted for them, and he wasn't able to be there in person, but they put him in the show just digitally. Like they kind of had him like pop up on a screen. So I'm sure if Ben can, he will.
Well, he seems to be fitting rather nicely in Squeenix's pocket, so let's hope they bring him out when they need him. It's like emergency Ben Starr to just make things 50% better every time.
There's a new expansion coming up. All I would say is, if they need a new lead of the game, Final Fantasy 16 producer Naoki Yoshida might know somebody, so might be able to talk to Yoshi P.
He hasn't been. Duty Commenced, the North American Community Team's live show, is set for Wednesday, March 18th. We can read on for details. It won't even tell us the time unless we click.
Of course.
At 3 p.m. Pacific, usual time. What is the prize? I haven't even scrolled down to check myself. What is the I have those. Oh, do you?
Great. I do.
It's one of the little snow bunnies.
Excuse me as I knock everything over on my shelf. I have it right here.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah. So this is for scale. If somebody needs to know exactly how big I've dropped it. How big this guy is. This is
It's bigger. It's bigger in person.
It's huge. It is so huge. I've had it for years. I think I want it from a claw machine. Yeah.
Wow. You can win one of those if you watch the Duty Commenced, and they usually do a giveaway at the end of stream where they ask people to type in a special word, and then they tally all the entries, give away 5 of them. You could win. Someone I was partied with at the time during a different Duty Commenced won. So it could happen to you.
Yeah.
It could happen to you.
Nothing hurts to try.
Absolutely. And Hatching Tide from March 23rd to April 6th.
Yes.
So that's coming up pretty quickly.
Oh, a week from today it'll start. So next Monday.
Oh my god, too quickly. Okay.
I know it.
They've got a theme going on this Easter, and
you recognize the 4 up top?
Yes. Yes. It took me a moment, but I'm like, okay, I do know those people.
The pink and blue hair on Black Hat is the one that made me so we got
it was actually her that gave it away from me.
Oh, Wicked Thunder.
Yeah,
I forget their real names, but
Exactly. Monday, March 23rd at 1 a.m. to Monday, April 6th at 8 a.m. in Old Gridania. You could participate and get a bunch of different looking Easter themed glasses and some posters and a whole bunch of
they're the same thing.
They're the same.
I actually kind of like how they're doing that. So one is going to be actual headwear,
and the other is
glamour overhead.
Yes.
Yeah, the other is like the unique miscellaneous item. Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. So essentially you get 2 per, but then it's either facewear or headwear. So depending on how you want to glamour it, you can have both.
Actually, that's an incredibly good idea. Because, if you're using it as your headwear in a glam, you could just glam it from your armoire, but then if you, then you could have, a parasol or something with it. But if you weren't using any personal items and you wanted the eyewear to be in addition to your glam, then you could do that instead. That's a really good idea.
Right? Because I'm thinking, even the Spriggan ones, I'm like, oh, I have a Spriggan hat from back in A Realm Reborn. You could wear the Spriggan glasses with a Spriggan hat now. So that's honestly the most clever thing I've seen them do for, a glam situation like this.
I like it. No, they're really paying attention to... I I don't know. This sounds really bad. They're paying attention to how anal some people are about their glams. And they're being very accommodating. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it feels like in a way like they're having not to diss anything that's like come prior, but it's like this feels like a testament of like, okay, they're having players help this system, because if somebody thought this way through, they have dealt with glamour. so they know, because they've played the game and have like tried to glam, and so like this is good problem solving.
Yeah, absolutely. Brike says you could wear the headwear glasses and use the visor command to put them on your forehead while at the same time using another pair as a fashion accessory and have double glasses.
Yes! I can't wait. Someone's got to do it.
Nice. No, it's fantastic. And if this seasonal event is anything like the last two, I think we're in for a little bit of a treat. So they have no details on what we'll be doing at this point in time, so we'll have to find out next week.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Debbie, but I think that this is an excellent change. Excellent.
That's terrible.
You're welcome.
That's it for Lodestony. What else? You had some sad news?
Yeah, unfortunately, I saw it on the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit today. I guess the Japanese voice actress for Hydaelyn that was in A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word has unfortunately passed away. So I'm gonna try to say her name, Masako Ikeda, if I'm saying that correctly. Unfortunately, she has passed away. So I know some people were kind of talking about how much Hydaelyn and the story meant to them back in A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word specifically. So yeah, just some sad news to light. I know I was reading through her bio and IMDb as well, and she did a bunch of different voices, even up to like less than 5 years ago in Square Enix, like Final Fantasy games and stuff like that. So some sad news in the community.
People are really good on picking up on that sort of thing and doing something in game to memorialize people. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're like walking through a zone and there are a bunch of campfires or crystals or Hydaelyn minions or something around. That's probably what that's going to be about. So don't be surprised if you see something about it in game. PLL92 is a week before NA FenFest.
Yeah, so this is also, on today's topic. We got some news with the live letter for Live Letter 91 that we just saw last week, and they did tell us that we were anticipating a FanFest live letter for part 2 of the patch 7.5 conversation, but Yoshi P did say that it's actually too much to combine with whatever's happening at FanFest, so we will be seeing some sort of live letter happening the week before NA FanFest. So sometime, if NA FanFest is April the 24th and 25th, probably expect it like Friday the 17th. As a general, more than likely, that's when we'll see it.
I've got no words. I'm like, how much more can they give us? Okay, but there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Even like the in-game like demos and stuff like that. That's when Yoshi will like pull out, going into like the new ultimate, going into the new trial maybe, or kind of like showing some mounts on camera. So yeah.
So yeah, look forward to that. April is just in general going to be a big month for news. So we'll take it as slow as we can. Community check responses. How much gil do you think you need or want? I guess consensus is all of the gills. I was reading through
every
comments
gil
today, and yeah, just as much gil. People who had in the hundreds of millions of gills said that gil was worthless, whereas people who had less than that said that gil was everything. So I guess gil is completely subjective based on the amount of gil you have.
Oh, is that a parallel for life or what?
Oh, exactly. No. So that is the answer to last week's community check. This week, I don't know. Do we want to not talk about something quickly? I'm just springing this on you. I'm just springing this on you because it's been on my mind since I watched the live letter. So I woke up early on the Friday of the live letter because I had to work early. So I got to watch about half an hour of it while I was getting ready for work. And I had it up on YouTube. And I don't mind that because I just listen to the Japanese and I glance over at the slides, which you'll see in a bit are in both English and Japanese. So I'm able to kind of glance down and read what I want to read in between what I'm doing. And I forgot to turn off the comments.
Yeah.
And now 70 to 80% of the comments on a live letter at that time are in Japanese. And that's fine. Right. But the 20 to 30% that are in English just made me sick to my stomach. Because people were not being nice at all. And even just today, when I was glancing through my YouTube comments, I had to delete one of them because they were not nice. And people in general are just still being quite mean in the community. And I think personally, especially in a live letter like that, it makes us look bad. And so, you know, we're less likely to get our opinions heard if we phrase them in an indelicate or irresponsible way. So we're not going to talk about it. We're going to focus on the positive. But is there anything you wanted to say when we're not talking about it?
Yeah, I've dealt with similar things recently that's popped up. Like even, I think I did a video like announcing, you know, I try to do videos like announcing when things are happening, even like a 2-minute like, you know, this is when the live letter is happening and like this is where you can catch it. And somebody like literally completely irrelevant to the conversation was like just talking smack about Wooklama and like, oh, that dumb Wookie better not be like in the next thing. And I'm just like, why? Like, even if like, okay, maybe let's have a discussion about like Dawn Trail and Wooklama, like why are you gonna mention it out of nowhere with no context? And like I did see like similar kind of, I'll just say it straight out, dumb, like really dumb and like insensitive comments in the live streams as well too on YouTube and Twitch. I kind of went back and forth during the live stream, and it's like as much as I love opinions of this game and, you know, embrace conversations of right place, right time, and like have some semblance of like social awareness to what's happening and when it's appropriate to like voice opinions versus just be toxic or, you know, kind of be sounding selfish or kind of rude, especially rude. Yeah.
A live letter is a great time to say, hey, you know what I'd really like to see in game? I'd like to see X. A live letter is a very inappropriate time to call out the devs for being greedy and the team for being incompetent. That kind of thing makes me embarrassed to speak English, and I'm not talking about it.
Yeah.
But what we will talk about is our hot topic, which is the live letter itself and the contents we got from it, which we're going to bring up on screen out of the Reddit. So this is a volunteer translation by the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit Discord community, and they provide this every time there's a live letter that doesn't feature translations, which, by the way, with the FanFest, all of that stuff is translated directly into English for us. So it's only the next live letter that might be not translated, but then all materials at FanFest and usually around FanFest are also translated into English live. So
I just have to laugh because I'm going to FanFest, as most people know by now, and I'm just like, oh dear God, yes, I hope everything's gonna get translated. You're gonna have a bunch of like NA players just staring like, what did he say?
You're right. It's gonna be very awkward. No,
Google
but
Translate just holding it up like, capture that quick. Translate it.
Yeah, no, FanFest and everything around it is translated, so you don't have to worry about that. But in the meantime, we do have Mayuna and Iluna who do the translations on Reddit. So there's a lot to go through. So we're going to try to do our best to cover as much as possible. But it was the live letter that just kept on giving. And I got to work. I like had to put my phone away because I'm not allowed, obviously, my phone or headphones or anything while I'm working. So I kept trying to sneak peeks throughout the day, and every time I looked at Discord or looked at my phone, I'm like, oh my god, I'm missing so much.
Oh.
So, right. The 7.5 is called Trail to the Heavens. Trail to the Heavens is everyone gonna die. Yoshi says. MSQ will be split into 2 parts this patch. So part 1 is going to be released on April 28th, and part 2 is early September 26th. So that's our 2 dates for the MSQ for patch 7.5, which is the last of the MSQ before 8.0. So we're going to have another like MSQ inoculation in September, which will hopefully tide us over until the 8.0 release.
I just realized something too. I think Eorzea and Thancred are the only 2 scions not shown on this billboard, if I'm correct. You know, we see the key in the middle that we kind of seen from Dawn Trail, but then, yeah, we're missing a couple scions, so kind of interesting.
Yeah, there's no room for them.
The dads need a break.
The dads need a break. They've got stuff to do. So this is kind of our timeline. We've got patch 7.5 coming out on April 28th. We've got 7.5.1 early June, 7.5.5 late July, and 7.5.6 in early September. It also shows the corresponding fan fests, with the last fan fest in Japan happening the very end of October into November. So we're anticipating that means an 8.0 launch for sometime February, March, April? Question mark?
I would say at latest early next year for sure, because with Yoshi's talk about doing things fast, like I could see it as soon as like, yeah, January, February of 2027.
It says you probably have an idea what content is getting released when just looking at this schedule. Usually, there's already a bunch of streamers who have been doing this for far longer than I have, who have made kind of default suggestions on what will be 7.5 base and what will be 7.5.1 and etc. Main scenarios. Dawn Trail Allied Society capstone quests. So if you've done all your Dawn Trail Society quests, just like in A Realm Reborn and Heavensward, they have like this finale quest that you can do to kind of tie it all together, and all the societies kind of have a little symbiotic moment.
If not, you have a month. If you want to do it kind of like as soon as it's available.
Actually, I think you could get it done in a month. Like, it seems to me, Dawn Trail Society quests go by pretty quickly.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
They have some pictures from that. Looks pretty exciting. What?
I made loud audible noises when that picture came up on screen during the live letter. I was like, what is that? That's part of Hildy, I believe.
Inconceivably Further Hildebrand Adventures. If you're already behind like me, you're going to be even more behind. New custom deliveries. Teaseljaw, she's Auntie T from the taco vendor in Tuliolo. So we can do we can do some custom deliveries there. Duty support is going to be added to the 2 optional dungeons, Dusk Vigil and Shusui of the Violet Tides. Probably a fantastic dungeon to do some glam grinding. Because Shusui has all the bathing suits.
I
call them bathing suits, but
yeah, I mean it's not fully wrong. That is like one of my favorite dungeons to literally go get glam.
Absolutely. We did see the feedback that we might have reduced mechanical difficulty too much, but with duty support in mind, we had to. We want solo players to be able to enjoy the content, but we're being careful not to take away too much from mechanics and gimmicks. I, on stream a couple of weeks ago, did Aurum Vale because I hadn't done it since the additional changes that were made with duty support being added to it. Yeah, it's considerably easier. Like, I think the Aurum Vale meme is gone now. Like, it's not at all what it was. What do you think? I mean, still, like, the first room could give you problems, but
I haven't tried it since, but like, I don't know how I feel about if they change that much, just because like I feel like those are moments that were this is gonna sound terrible, but those are the moments of trauma that made me a better player.
Listen, I get it. Well, I didn't even believe it at first, so we had to run through it at the end of a stream one night so I could see it, and yeah, no, I thought it became too easy when they actually started telegraphing the second boss's attacks, but now there's like none of the bleed puddles and stuff on the ground, and that's a thing.
So
fruits don't matter. Yeah. But you know what? If it gets people into the game who are kind of fearful of Duty Finder or don't have people to play with, then it's fine. If you play it with like a roulette or something, like some healer or tank is gonna keep it interesting. Like, you don't have to worry about that. PvP update. PvP Series 11 begins. New Crystalline Conflict Arena added. Have you done your series Malmstones?
I'm not finished yet, but I'm close. Like, I'll definitely get this done before 7.5.
That's what I said last time, and then I ended up doing it like literally the last week. So.
Yeah, I because I usually only go up to the big mount, and I'm like 22 out of 25 or something like that. But this new PvP map looks so great. It's very like Charlatan library themed. Oh, I love it.
But you gotta be quiet in a library. Yoshi's like, well, there's no one else around, so it's fine.
Allow it. I love there was a comment he made too about like I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, remember to cut line of sight with these, like kind of talking about the bookshelf, like because there's like standalone like bookshelves and stuff. So it's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of those. So if you need to break line of sight, you have a little bit more ability to in this map.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little out of touch with Crystalline Conflict because I haven't done much of the last new arena they added. So.
Yeah.
It's a dungeon. That's a dungeon. It looks very. I want to name a. Hello? It kicked you out?
It kicked me out.
Okay. I want to name a prominent US city, but like I don't know one. New York, I guess. Looks very modern. It's very modern.
Oh, you're not sharing on stream anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Kicks us out of everything. Hiccup. There we go.
I know. Okay. Can you hear us now?
Hopefully everybody can hear us. No, not you, Sergil.
Sergil can hear us? Okay.
Oh, he said
he thought your screen went off.
We're back.
We're back. New dungeon. The Clydium. I don't know how people are saying it now, but the first day the streamers I watched were afraid to say it.
Yep.
So we're gonna hear a lot of jokes about that.
Just if you don't know what it means, just think about it. You'll know. But back in garlic mold. Just saying.
Garla mold restoration one.
Yeah. This is just getting me hyped for the story that they're starting to weave. Honestly, the more that we show.
Now this I was excited about too. The third part of the Echoes of Vana'diel raids, Windurst, the third walk, is coming out. I was excited for my community going back to Windurst. The 11 fans are hyped. Windurst is a very happy city. Like, it's all small folk and windmills and sunflowers and like the winds blowing on the grass of the savannah, sort of really peaceful moment. Ignore Shantoto there. I'm sure she's just wishing us well.
Right?
If this person unleashes their power, it's over. But he does say we'll be fighting her at some point. Nice. You will fight the character you're seeing here somewhere. I'm sure it's fine. So yeah, that's Windurst.
Pretty.
Yeah.
It looks like they took a lot of time making this look really good too.
Yeah, so he says here, please take time and look at the ground as well. My team called me over during the playtest. Yoshida-san, come here. Please look at the ground. It's great, right? So these people who are putting in the effort are really happy with what they're producing and happy with the graphics update that's allowing them to do this and put that attention into detail. What is this? New trial. A Final Fantasy V boss?
Yeah. Which I didn't know anything about it. I had to have community people be like, ooh, Final Fantasy V, but looks kind of intimidating.
A little bit. At least it's not a train.
Yeah.
Shinru Unreal is the new Unreal.
No, thank you. And I say no thank you because I went through the trauma of that when it was real time.
Oh God, no. So yeah, let's do it again in Unreal.
Yeah.
New Ultimate Raid announcement. Okay, so here's the question. Do you think this screen is a clue, or do you think it's completely unrelated? Because I've heard people theorycraft both ways.
I feel like it could be a clue, but I'm still stumped. I'm honestly still stumped with what this could be. I've heard people throwing out so many different things on what this could be. At this point, I just want to be surprised because we've gotten... Because they've done a bit of back and forth between going through trials and going through story, but we kind of skipped parts of Stormblood. I've heard that people really want the Warren Triad as like an ultimate. Like, there's just so much to like digest with it that like I have no idea. If we didn't already have the Omega Protocol in top, like I would think that this is something to do with Omega. But because we've already had Omega, I'm like, I have no idea what this could be.
Right. Well, I guess you'll be surprised.
I'm very much looking forward to it. And for those of you, if anybody is somebody who raids but maybe is scared by some of the later ultimates, like Top, DSR, Fru, I think was a little bit easier. Yoshi P did say that this is going to be slightly easier ultimate. I don't remember exactly where it was, but we're not going to drag it out too far. World first raiders will clear fast, but we want to give everyone enough time to prog and clear as well. Yeah. So it sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a lower difficulty level, which I'm actually excited for. I like when they change it up and it's not just harder and harder every time.
For sure. And so, yeah, that's getting announced at FanFest.
Yeah. Which is wild because, they're doing the thing before. But I'm still excited to do it either way. So looking forward to it.
More phantom weapons. I'm still working on Paste. How about you?
Oh yeah, I'm on the last stage of Paste. So I think I'm like 240 something out of 600, but I'm just doing it passively too. Yeah. So I'm like, we'll see if I get the previous step done before the new step.
But I mean, these weapons look good. These weapons look good.
I want to prioritize Dancer over Black Mage. Shoot, that fan is gorgeous.
Isn't it though? I mean, I'm not even at that stage yet. I'm still collecting paste, but yesterday I picked up another one of the step prior to weapons. And even at the second stage there, that they look good. Like, they've done a good job on these weapons. I have no notes. And I'm looking forward to hopefully maybe collecting them all. But I'm ridiculously far away at the moment. They say here, yeah, we've got a lot more comfortable with the graphic update in our workflow as well. These are the last stages. Nice. We've been withholding showing final models, but people are data mining it anyway. So we're going to show you some final models next time. That's disappointing.
That's sad, yeah. Always got to be people who ruin it for everybody else.
Right. Occult Crescent North Horn. We have some preliminary information. All we can show you right now is the landscape. Okay. We've got some landscapes of the North
Pretty
Horn.
though. Yes. I like this last one, especially with the gloating crystals or shards or whatever they are.
Okay, so you'll be able to venture to the North Horn and make new discoveries, new monsters, new critical encounters, and new fates. Obviously, it's a new zone. It's got new everything. Maximum knowledge level increased to 40 and multiple new phantom jobs. So these ones are very easy to figure out. This one is Necromancer. But then you have kind of mainline jobs in here, like Dragoon and Black Mage and White Mage and Ninja, presumably, Summoner, Blue Mage, and Red Mage. New Forked Tower. This one will have 2 difficulties, both normal and extreme. So normal for those looking to enjoy the story, and for those seeking a challenge, there's extreme. They are both 48 player duties, and they changed it so that there are now no ciphers required. Simply standing atop the ethereal node will register your interest in the duty. If more players then can enter the duty or atop the node, participants will be selected at random, but should you fail, you'll get a buff that will give you priority on your next attempt. So I might actually be able to get into a Forked Tower. That's what I'm hearing. I might be able to do this one. Extreme difficulty, same, no ciphers. The extreme difficulty can be accessed from extreme mode only instances, separate from normal instances. Extreme instances can be entered by alliances that are 12 or more players in 3 or more parties, and upon entering an extreme instance, the Forked Tower will immediately become accessible. So what they're doing here is, say you've collaborated across a Discord or something, and you have a group of people who are all coming in to do Forked Tower Extreme. If you enter an instance, like you're all partied up and you enter an instance with 12 or more players and 3 or more parties all at the same time, then that instance becomes locked as like an extreme instance. Forked Tower will pop right away, and priority will be given to those people who created the instance. I don't think anyone outside of those players can join necessarily the first time it pops. Like, it really does just give priority to preformed parties.
Yeah, definitely from what I was hearing, I don't do this type of content. Like, I never even tried the Forked Tower that's out currently, but I have a lot of friends who love this content and like go into that type of stuff. And they were saying that this is going to be a huge help to sniping. Because there's a lot of that. Even back when I was doing Balthistian Arsenal and stuff like that, there was just a lot of that sniping where people were just trying to like capitalize on the moment, even when like a full group was like ready and like you know, going to go in. So I'm glad that they're noticing that and trying to address it.
For sure. Obtain new gear in the North Horn. Collect the required items to enhance gear and upgrade your equipment to the highest level. Should you possess upgraded gear from South Horn, you may skip some of the steps required to enhance gear from the North Horn. So it's like across the 2 horns, a improvement process. So you're not wasting time doing it in the South Horn. We will talk more about rewards next, maybe the time next, PLO. We're going to talk about rewards, you know, in the future, in the far, far future.
At some point.
Yeah, I get it. But this is why I signed up. This is why I pay my sub, Beastmaster. Beastmaster.
Hype. Hype.
Capture beasts and call them to fight at your side. That's what I assumed Beastmaster would be.
We gotta make a legally different phrase. Not gotta catch them all. Gotta catch. I don't know. Somebody should come up with one in the comments.
The weapon is a one-handed axe. The role is a melee DPS. Starting level 1, level cap 50. Job quests available upon release.
Love it.
Love it. I mean, people. I've heard some talk about the level cap being only 50, but depending on how much you have to do, like how big the bestiary is and all that sort of stuff, like 50 could still encompass a lot of work. And Blue Mage, before there was power leveling of it, also took a fair bit to level up. So
yeah.
In order to unlock, you need to have a Disciple of War Magic level 50 or above, completed the 2.0 main scenario quest, and have Dawn Trail registered to the account. So despite only needing to complete the 2.0 main scenario and only needing a level 50 character, you do need to have Dawn Trail registered to your account. So you can't just be like a, I don't know, free trial player or only have Up to Heaven's Word unlocked. Weaken beasts in the wild before attempting to capture them. Up to 50 types of beasts can be tamed. 50 types of beasts. Capture various beasts and complete your master's bestiary.
Love how it's a dodo. Like, that's the one they went with.
Right. Capture various beasts and complete. Okay, you used the same title all over again. Same here. All beasts can be captured through solo play. Call upon tamed beasts to walk beside you. To walk beside you!
Yeah. I mean, listen, go that screenshot, the Gooba Wall is coming back. The Ul'dah Gooba Wall is coming back. If they let you have them in city states and resting zones, it's coming back.
And it actually looks like a legally distinct Pokédex, where it has the number and it's got the information and the abilities it can use and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Really
I'm surprised the Chimera is one of the beasts in there too. That's pretty cool.
There are small, medium, and large beasts. They have different auto attack elements, different beast types, 2 attacks, also different depending on the monster, and there's a little blurb on each on where to find them. That's a meteor. It's a meteor.
Behemoth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one where I'm surprised we're going to be able to get a behemoth, but that's pretty cool. Pretty
Up to 3 beasts can accompany you at one time using their abilities and actions to fight alongside you. Your own actions and rotation will change depending on the mobs you got. Your tactics in battle will change depending on the beasts at your side. Use the instinct system to fight in tandem with your beasts.
So Pokemon.
Legally distinct.
Legally distinct. Oh, Broke's got a phrase from gotta tame them all.
There you go.
Gotta tame them all. Beastmaster.
They say it'll feel overwhelming to explain everything at once, so the job quests take you through it bit by bit. It will obviously show it during the in-game demo next PLL. I will obviously show it during the next in-game demo PLL. So since the cap is 50, what are we fighting? We have unique extra content made for Beastmaster. So this is the Crucible of the Unbroken. That's it. The Crucible of the Unbroken. So it's kind of like the Masked Carnival. Only it's Beastmaster content.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying that that's kind of like a roguelite too.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
And what is it? Oh, what is his name? What do they call him? Something Ozma. Is it just Mr. Ozma?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying that he worked on this. So he actually tweeted out the day before the live letter, kind of like a please look forward to it. I've been working on something, so a lot of people are really hyped for this to see what this could be, because this is brand new into 14. Any type of duty like this too.
Yeah, they say it's a dedicated single-player experience, a completely new type of duty, unlike anything else in 14 so far. And you can see, like you said, it's almost like one of those mapped-out adventures where you can see there are fight tiles, and there's like a rest tile and a treasure tile. So I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And yeah, it's solo content too, which is kind of interesting, because they're trying to do more experiences that could be either or. And unlike Blue Mage, this is something that's completely kind of solo content. So I'm kind of excited for it.
Absolutely. No, I was one of those people at last Fan Fest where they're like, "What jobs do you want to see?" And then people were yelling out Beastmaster. I was that person. There was also that person who yelled out Fisher, but you know what?
Fisher! And then we got the bad news too at the same time. Before, I don't know if you wanted to, about Blue.
Oh, they don't say it a little later on?
Don't they? Or do they? Maybe they do.
Maybe they do. But yeah, Blue Mage has been delayed. They've done alternate translations of what he said there, just to be very clear about how apologetic he is about the whole thing, because people are naturally very disappointed. But they said that they would rather put 100% effort into getting Beastmaster right, as opposed to splitting their resources and potentially doing a half-assed job of both, or leaving something on the table. So they didn't want to rush anything. They wanted to make one thing perfect, so they chose Beastmaster. So unfortunately, yeah, Blue Mage is kind of put on the back burner for an unspecified amount of time, with the promise that when they do release new Blue content, that it will be worth the wait. So. I'm excited about this too. New ocean fishing route, Thavnair.
This next screenshot is actually kind of interesting. I was talking to some of my friends about this, and there was some deep digging. And do you recognize what mountain that is? By looking at it.
Isn't that on the Isle of, like, in the Ruby Sea? No. Isn't it? No. This is Thavnair.
So supposedly, one of my friends has matched that up to Island Sanctuary. Broke mentioned it too. That is our island from Island Sanctuary.
Island Sanctuary.
Yep. So it may just be like an honorable mention of like, oh, look over there, the island, and that may be it. However, that is incredibly exciting because we know the Island Sanctuary is not getting any updates. However, it's making an appearance in the new ocean fishing route, so we'll take it.
It would be kind of nice. So I was just in Old Charlian the other day because the variants kind of took me through there, and I was running through and I saw Alpha and Omega hanging out, having a moment with one of the Charlians, and I thought to myself, like, okay, they do a whole bunch of stuff in that in-game. It would be nice if they showed you like a little clip of something on your island that you know is there, like a minion or something. Yeah. New cosmic exploration star. Ozia?
I think I've called it like Oxesia.
Oxesia?
Because I think of like Ox,
Excelsior.
Like an auxiliary cable. Excelsior.
It's a beautiful looking place.
Cool. All of it just looks so like lush and pretty.
Got some cherry trees. Ish. Shit. Alien cherries. I don't know. They're talking more about this content and rewards next time during part 2. They're also working on multiplayer content for Gold Saucer. They snuck that in there. Is that Blitzball?
I hope not.
I hope not.
This is the one thing. I will pitch it again. You've probably heard me say it more than once. the falling mechanic from Byakuya where you have to dodge the orbs coming up.
Yeah.
I want that, but the inverse where you have to like collect coins like Sonic, but with the free fall mechanic. You talk about development. They've already developed the system of the falling and the moving. I want more fun, cheeky little games like that in the Gold Saucer. So I'm hoping that Yoshi P heard me somewhere.
Just an announcement that it's coming. It will come in 7.5x. So it's not even going to be part of an 8.0 release. It's going to be in the 7.5x series. So multiplayer content for Gold Saucer sounds like a potential collab. Maybe. I mean, Fall Guys? Is that considered like multiplayer content?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's a race.
It's a race.
But then,
then aren't all gates multiplayer content?
No, not Air Force One.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
I'm a Gold Saucer connoisseur. No, not Air Force One, not the mini game. So I would assume it's more of like the other, more open pieces.
Right. Housing update. Increased placement limits for indoor and outdoor furnishings. This is major news. For small, medium, large private chambers and apartments, they've majorly increased in some places, doubled the amount of items you can place, which is amazing. Amazing. So in particular, this one, the outdoor furnishings, I find there, especially for a large house, there's very, very few items you can put outside at the same time. And now they've like doubled it from 40 to 80. So huge.
Absolutely.
Huge. Storerooms are bigger. Indoor furnishings are bigger. Outdoor furnishings are bigger. What's to complain about? What's to complain?
People already think it's not enough yet, but it's like, listen, I'm happy with any increase of things. Like, it's a blessing, not a, it's a perk, not a, I don't know what the phrase is, but yeah.
I'm not gonna say I use my house kind of like a retainer for all my furnishings, but that's kind of true. So pretty much anything that's a furnishing item that I don't want to get rid of right away, I just kind of throw it in my housing storage, and I'm like, I'll put it out eventually. And then when I actually go to decorate my house, I go through it, and then I have to throw everything away. But, since you have more items to place, we had to increase the storeroom. There will be settings now that allow you to reduce players shown to prioritize furniture displays or to simply prioritize those close to you. I already know that players will ask for another increase in about 6 months. At least he's keeping it real. This should allow for designs that haven't been possible so far. Like, even just going on a housing tour and seeing what people can do with the limited space they already have, like, this is gonna be big.
Mm-hmm.
We also want to update the housing UI. It does feel like only pros can make use of things right now. Things like floating furniture. More details at a later date.
That's exciting. That is highly exciting, because I know a lot of people use third-party tools to decorate because of how difficult the in-game systems are. So having more in-game systems are huge.
Yeah. So they're saying this is the first step in the housing update. 7.5 will be the furniture placement increase, and then the step after that will be the interior change. So I just started redecorating my house again, and now I'm wondering, like, do I want to, or am I gonna have to redo it again in the future? But you can have some snazzy LED lights if you want your house to resemble a workplace.
And the staircase? Did you notice the staircase too? In the bottom, yeah. That's a different floor map. That's a different floor map too. We've never had the staircase be like nice like that. It's always been like that one giant triangle.
Really?
Tis exciting.
It's exciting. But is that I thought that would be the lower floor.
Yeah, that looks like a lower floor, but it's just, it's not, it's kind of been in like the middle of the areas in a lot of ways. unless that's maybe a large, but either way, it's like sleeker and more customizable.
This next update might be more important to some than actual content.
Probably.
Armoire storage options will be updated to include all job-specific gear, example, artifact gear, all gear from dungeons introduced in the 7.x patches, and the option to store gear from earlier dungeons will be rolled out gradually. The ability to store dungeon gear as outfit glamour is also under consideration. Yay.
Yay.
Because I'll tell you, I haven't put pretty much any dungeon gear in my glamour dresser because it would just take up too much room. And so as much as I like the way some of it looks, I just can't collect it because it's not feasible. Like, there just isn't enough room to put everything I might like. But having it all go in my armoire, that would be fantastic. Because there are some really nice dungeon pieces, but not enough to justify the limited glamour dresser space.
Absolutely.
So this is our first step in the Final Fantasy XIV version of like a transmog system, like WoW has, where perhaps in the future, like if you see the gear, it will be put automatically into your armoire. If you pick it up, it will be automatically in your armoire. Like there is so much potential here that you can tell this is only the tip of the iceberg. That they're going to use this as a jumping point to do like raid gear and alliance raid gear and that sort of stuff. So this is a stepping stone. This is not an announcement.
Absolutely.
Which is what's so exciting about it.
I'm just surprised. I'm sorry.
No, they're showing the potential of the armoire, that they've been able to unlock it and they're able to do so much more with it.
Absolutely. It's just so exciting too. Like, I thought pretty much all of the quality of life changes were going to just happen at the beginning of Dawn Trail in like 7.0 and that's it. But we are still getting like massive quality of life overhauls well into the expansion, and like I'm happy about it. This is a great change.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's surprising to get an announcement like this outside of FanFests. So if this is the stuff they're giving us before a FanFest, then what are they saving for the FanFest?
Hype.
Consolidated dies. Many of the currently available dies will be consolidated into 3 base dies. So they ditched the name at the last moment, so they had to edit the slides to just say type A, B, C. Those are going to have actual names. They just, Yoshi P didn't like the names. He's like, I'm not showing that off. So we've got some placeholders here for names. But there's going to be 1 die that's going to be all 85 dies from the 2.x patches. There's going to be another die that's going to be all 9 dies from Asgardian Restoration, and there's going to be a third die that's going to be the 11 dies from the Cosmic Exploration. So there's only ever going to be 3 dies. You click on one and it's going to bring up a prompter where it lets you choose what color you want. So now this does not apply to dies that can be purchased on the online stores, and dies of corresponding colors and metallic dies. So those will still be separate because they have kind of a very specific value in that they have like actual in real life monetary value. But the dies that are crafted or bought from vendors and everything are going to be part of this.
So good. I feel like this is like the OG Glamour Prism update. Remember how we used to have like, I think 5 different grades?
Yes.
Or like cloth craft, armor craft, you know, like gold,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah, this is like that just many years later.
Exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right. They've gone through changes like this before. This is nothing new, but it's just another big quality of life update. These are the dies that it will not apply to. So if you have any of these dies, you will continue to use them as dies. Everything else, when using one of the new dies, you'll be able to select which of the included colors to apply. The number of colors will remain the same. The dies being consolidated into the new base dies will no longer be available. So my entire retainer, for example, filled with dye, none of that dye will be useful if it's part of these consolidated dyes now. So I will have to take those dyes to a merchant and turn them in for new dyes. He's gonna hate me.
I think it is the Calamity Salvager too.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, it is. Okay, so it's the same place the belts went. The same place the belts went. Dyes
Exactly.
currently in your possession will no longer be functional. After the patch goes live, they can be exchanged for the new consolidated dyes by speaking with a Calamity Salvager. So, yeah, I'm going to have a big conversation with that dude. And I'm going to get myself a whole bunch of new dye. If you select the command, there's a process running in the background that exchanges all dyes automatically in one go. Oh,
Right.
he took that out of it. Okay, so
Yay.
they've thought of everything. We are at a point where I feel like a lot of systems should be reviewed now. There will be a lot more at FanFest as well. I saw comments about data center issues as well, and let me just say these problems will be fixed. Yes. There are a lot more minor updates. Part 2 will be a week before FanFest, then new week, and we're flying to NA. There were ideas to just have it at FanFest, but news at FanFest combined with 7.5 news might be too overwhelming. Listen, we knew it had to happen soon. They've got to overhaul the game. It's getting to the age where it needs some filler. Some cosmetic surgery to keep it looking pretty, and he knows this. He's recognizing this, and they're putting in a lot of effort clearly to vamp it up prior to 8.0. Look at literally prior to 8.0, which we would have expected this type of stuff to come out at 8.0 and would have been happy with that, but coming out before means that this is only the tip of the iceberg.
Absolutely. The whole data center mention too is huge. Like, as a raider especially, I think it's so huge because the raiding portion of it is so hard to get to Aether to raid. Yet if you want party finders, you have to go to Aether. Like, for North America, that feels like the trend of, like, if you actually want to do a lot of like party finder friendly content, you're going to Aether in order to find a lot of parties available. So a lot of people I've heard have been like theorizing maybe like a data center wide party finder, but also cloud data centers we've tested and never heard any updates. So I'm curious to see if that's going to be a thing now. So either way, I'm excited for whatever that news is.
Absolutely. I mean, to my knowledge, cloud data centers were a success. I participated in the trial. I was there when the server shut down. Same with everyone else. We had a bit of a party in Amarot. You know what? It was fantastic. And it would be a great way for people to get together without having to worry about congestion, making it difficult for parties to meet at a specific time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Adventures Chronicle.
Oh, I believe it's an art gallery
show in Tokyo.
Yeah, so it's starting, I think, in April as well. So if anybody's in the Tokyo area.
New merchandise.
I need it all and I have no money.
Yeah, we've talked about this one before. The download festivals have the primals. Shirts, overpriced shirts, $70 shirts.
Yep.
The Echoes of Vana'diel crossover event is now playable in 11. Crystalline Conflict Regional Championship 2026 for Europe and Oceania will registration period will be in this. That's another thing to look forward to at FanFest. Oh, is that like a trophy?
That's one of the Crystalline Conflict trophies. It looks like glass, like glass with the logo on it. It's pretty cool.
FanFest, and that's it.
Yeah.
And they have
Yeah.
Sorry. A couple of new screenshots here with some translation on it. And an MSQ picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? What is your big news? What are you most looking forward to?
Oh boy. There's so much. There's so much. It's like I don't even know how to pick my favorite. Like as a raider, like yeah, Ultimate I'm excited for, but we won't even hear about that until FanFest. So like honestly, the story. I'm just so excited to see where the story's going. Without spoiling, just like if you're caught up through Dawn Trail, you should be hyped. Like this looks like a lot of hype. Even the fact that, it's not really spoiler because it shows it. Like we're going back to Garlemald. There's a screenshot of Elaborate in Eorzea. There's so much to be theorizing about that. So that's like my biggest hype right now, is just kind of to see where the next chapter brings us.
Yeah, I think I started the stream after the point where they were even showing those off break.
Yeah,
the new figure.
There's
just too much
before it started. So I think they kind of went did the the testing, because it was definitely before 7 a.m. or 4 a.m. your time, but 7 a.m. my time. But they look really cool.
There was a couple of PSAs that went through socials reminding people not to submit screenshots of mods.
You'd think that would be obvious.
Oh, there it is. Share. Yeah. A Warrior of Light figurine. Apparently he's experimenting with a project where people can create their own Warrior of Light figurines. Apparently there were many attempts in the past, and Yoshi P had been NG all of them. But finally, after more attempts, they finally found it. It's apparently a service where you can take your own screenshot with your Warrior of Light posing and such, and you submit it to the site for them to make a figurine. And it shows a little Lalafell doing the heart emoji.
I love it.
If the color is not what you envisioned, you will have to recolor them yourself.
Valid.
I had mentioned on stream that maybe that's how I get myself to stop Fantasiaing, is every time I go to Fantasia, I have to create a model of my old character to have like a character graveyard of every character I Fantasia'd out of. And then once I have a shelf full, but these will probably be fairly expensive. I mean, not gonna lie.
Imagine. I know some people do these already on Etsy with 3D printers, and they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. I know my husband was even going to try to. He has a resin 3D printer, and it's a lot of work.
No, absolutely. And especially with the variety of different poses, emotes, fashion accessories, there could be a lot going on. So these are gonna be probably a pretty penny. Yeah. Hey, Macross. I am torn because I enjoy everything, Beastmaster. I enjoy all the quality of life updates. Less so for what they're giving us right now, and more so for what it means for the future. And even more so for what they haven't mentioned. If these are the things he's willing to let go outside of a fan fest, then they're saving the big reveals for FanFest. And that there's 3 fan fests, and they have to have content for all 3 of them that is different and exciting. So I think they've really taken this game seriously in terms of bringing it into the future, making it incredibly accessible, getting rid of some of the jank that's difficult to explain to new players, or systems that are overly complex or have too many physical materials that you have to hold on to, make space for, that's taking up room. I think there's a lot going on right now to be excited for, and this just makes me positive about the game into the future.
Absolutely. Well said.
Yeah. But we don't have to wait very long for more news. Because next month is the Fan Fest.
Yeah.
So we have, it's fantastic, Roy. It's fantastic. At an age where an MMO would be considering like rolling down, de-escalating, like going into a bit of a hibernation mode where upkeep is minimal. We're still ramping up. So that's exciting. And we'll find out more soon. In the meantime, we've got to talk about some MSQ. We've got to create a FanFest bingo card. There's a lot of prep that we have to do to get really ready for it. So the next few weeks, even here on Mondays, are going to be pretty exciting as we kind of delve deep into some of that stuff and get prepared to hear what's next for 14. So what are you doing this week? What's going on?
Yeah, so this week, next week is actually PAX East in Boston. So I am prepping for that because I will be there most of next week. So this week is going to be a little bit of prep. So I'm going to kind of be a little quiet, but doing my normal streams. And then this Sunday, I'm actually doing, not 14 related, but I'm doing a crowd control stream of Are We There Yet? So if you want to help support my trip to FanFest and PAX, and pay to torture me in the game and break our RV or do something completely chaotic, that we'll just be doing it for the funsies on a Sunday with the community.
Fantastic. Well, we'll have to catch you then.
Yeah. What are you up to?
What am I up to? Oh my god. I've got 2 more pass left to complete my variant, so I'm probably going to do that. And then I've got a laundry list of things I have to do in game. A big list, actually. I should probably physically make a list of everything I need to do in game before 8.0 to kind of stay laser focused and actually get a sense of achievement going on. So I'll be working on some of that. Friday maps, Saturday, something. I like to say it's my variety night, but I played 14 last week, so anything could happen Saturday. And then Monday, we're back here for some more This Week in Eorzea, talking 14 news, and having a good time. Thank you so much for joining me again this week.
Absolutely. Thanks for getting into it.
Yeah, we went a little bit over, but there was a lot.
So much.
So let's break it down a little bit. Coming up really soon, maybe next week, we'll talk about the MSQ. And kind of get prepped for the story that's coming up and what could happen. If you want to do some 8.0 predictions, we do have space. We'll make space on both Discords, mine and the This Week in Eorzea one, to kind of post some thoughts, predictions, guesses. Get them in writing now with a date stamp on it, so when the FanFest drops and you're right. Oh my god, Pyra dropped again. Wow.
Crashed on us again.
Oh my god. Yeah, so when FanFest drops and you're right, you can have proof that you said it first. So. Wow. Okay, well I guess we're done here, folks.
The site's kicking us out.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you everyone who participated in chat now and in the future. Leave a comment below if you want to just say you were here and tell us what you know you are looking forward to the most. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic evening, that you take care, love yourself as much as you love others, protect your peace, and we'll see you all in game.
Bye.
Bye.